Good Wednesday morning. Thanks for joining us on Let's Chat. We have Annie in town, and the sun will come out tomorrow. But we have some amazing guest stars here today. Kim Jackson with the Chattanooga Theatre Center, as well as the star of Annie herself, Sidney Cooper. Thank you all so much for making the time to be here and spending a few minutes just chatting with us about what's going to be going on this weekend.
We're so excited to be here today. It's a big week, isn't it, Sidney?
Yes.
First of all, her face is on the thing behind us. I said, oh, I just saw her in the hallway. Now I see her live and in action. So this is so exciting. It's going to be coming to the theater this Friday and lasting through most of the month, right?
Yes. It runs from December 5th through December 21st. So there's plenty of time to come have a festive holiday theatrical experience.
And something about the Chattanooga Theatre Center that we want to mention is that this is local talent.
Yes.
These are people that are maybe leaving their day jobs. Sydney's coming out of school and going into practice. So, I mean, this is people that are homegrown. There's people from the South. It's not like you're flying out people from New York or whatever to be a part of this performance.
Right. It's all local talent. Everyone goes to school or to work all day long, and then they show up at night for the rehearsal process. So this is all local talent, and they are absolutely phenomenal.
Sidney, how excited are you to be tackling the role of, first of all, Annie, but also this huge performance and being the star of it?
Well, it's really fun just working with other people, but under the stage lights with the costumes and the makeup is under pressure. So.
Absolutely. Well, you already are. Is this going to be the full costume you're going to be wearing?
At the end, yes.
I love it. Well, I absolutely love it.
It's actually an original design by our costume designer, Jackie Kleiner, and it was hand-built by her, and we're really, really lucky to have a creative team that is phenomenal.
It's amazing. I mean, as soon as she walked in, I was like, that's Annie. We all know it's Annie.
Exactly.
And it's so amazing to be able to play this character. People have known this musical for years, and be able to bring it to life locally, I think is so incredible. Sidney, I asked you before we went on the air if you had any sort of performance background before this, and you're like, this ain't my first rodeo. So tell me, you landed this role. What did the audition process look like, and what did it mean for you to be a part of it?
You start with a big group of people, and then you go to callbacks, and then they split you into groups, and it's really intimidating. Yeah. Because of all the people watching you, and they're like, it's okay to make a mistake, but when you make a mistake, it's rough.
It's hard, but you're going a lot of other talented people that you're all vying for the role, and I'm sure it's a supportive environment, but it's also competitive because you're like, we all want the same role, and when you're able to tackle it, it's, I'm sure, a great honor to be called and say, hey, Sidney, you got the role of Annie, and you get to be excited about it. So how many months in advance were you guys having to prepare for this performance?
Only like 2.
Really?
Yes. Oh, yes. This cast has worked so hard. I mean, we had dozens and dozens and dozens of kids come out, and you will see 9 orphans and 3 urchin boys on the stage. And Sidney says it's a lot of pressure, but she's handling it with so much grace.
A pro. Oh, she's a pro. As she has the natural Annie facade as she walks into the building. And I think it's going to be truly incredible because you're stepping off this Friday, continuing until the 21st, so wrapping up right before Christmas, which it's a great Christmas play in general, a season of giving, and just a fun, inspirational story for people who've maybe never been to it. We talked a little bit about the audition process, the local talent, any other things that you guys are preparing for and that you want people to know before they head out to see the show?
Well, if they show up on opening night this Friday, we'll have some live music in the lobby, some hors d'oeuvres. The lobby is beautifully lit for the holidays, and of course you can't beat the view from the Chattanooga Theatre Center lobby, right?
Oh, absolutely.
You can see the whole river and the aquarium and everything, and it's so pretty.
It's one of the prettiest features, and right by Coolidge Park too. So it's like everything is right in that little central place. When you think of Chattanooga, you think of that part of town, and I think it's truly incredible. We also have some shows. I mean, we want to focus mainly on Annie because she's in town, but also there's a million. I want to say a million. It feels like there's so many shows coming up right around the corner.
So many shows. We're in rehearsals for August Wilson's King Hedley II right now.
Wow.
Which will open January 30th, and Seussical Jr. in February. So there's a lot going on at the Theater Center, so come down and see us. Get your tickets for Annie.
Yeah, your tickets for Annie. Is this something you have to go in person to get the tickets? You buy them online? What's that look like?
You can buy online at theatrecenter.com. It's a super easy process, and you're going to want to grab them before they sell.
You're going to want to grab them before you sell it, and also before Sidney becomes the next person that we're getting a Golden Globe, maybe an Emmy. But Sidney, I asked you this before the break, and I want to be able to share it for our viewers as well. This is something obviously you have a talent for, but what is your dream job someday?
I want to be a nurse.
You want to be a nurse and be able to give back to people, and specifically a NICU nurse, right?
Yeah.
That's amazing. So first of all, she can be singing to the babies as they're, getting... Yes. I think that's, I'm going to say, I want Sidney as my nurse. I think that's amazing.
And then when she's done with work, she can come back to the Theater Center to do more shows.
I'll be busy.
That's not, she's gonna be booked and busy. Y'all are gonna find her. These clips I think are adorable as well, and just a sneak peek of what you can be seeing starting this Friday into December 21st.
Yes.
You got some time to book it, but don't wait until the last minute, because I'm sure the shows will sell out and they are gonna be a show-stopping performance, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I am so excited for y'all. TheaterCenter.com for the latest. TheaterCenter.com to secure your tickets to Annie and go see Sidney Cooper and taking on the role of Annie at the Chattanooga Theatre Center. They would love to have you. Stay with us. You're watching Let's Chat. We'll be back with much more coming up after this.